Imagine a serene fjord, its waters calm and deep, hiding secrets older than humanity itself. Now, imagine a technology designed to protect, instead awakening something truly monstrous from its slumber. Welcome back, cinematic explorers, to a chilling deep dive into the Fjord monster, a creature feature that will make you rethink venturing into the deep blue. Today, we're dissecting every heart-pounding moment, explaining the hidden details, and uncovering the tragic ending of this aquatic horror. Thank you for joining me on this journey, your support means the world. Our story begins with Johan, a marine researcher, whose day off is interrupted by a colleague, Kjell. He needs her expertise for an unusual inspection at a fish farm on the west coast, specifically in Vangsnes. Johan is hesitant, explaining Vangsnes is a no-go area for her, due to a past connection with sonic delousing technology she invented. Kjell insists, revealing the farm is using her very own sonic lice invention, despite her having moved on from the industry. He sends her a whistleblower video, compelling Johan to agree to the inspection. The video shows a shocking scene, countless fish thrashing violently, jumping onto land, disoriented and panicked, with Maria exclaiming, "They are fucked in the head." The local residents believe the fish farm is to blame for this chaotic spectacle. We then transition to a promotional video for Western salmon, highlighting the Fjord's depth and purity as the ideal environment for their superior salmon. The video introduces the sonic lice technology, claiming it safely removes parasites using sound waves. It features George, the head technician, and Eric, the head aquatic engineer and on-site manager, presenting the solution as safe and environmentally friendly. Johan soon arrives at the fish farm and confronts Eric, the brain behind Sonic Lice, and her former partner, about her concerns. She questions if the sonic treatment can stress the salmon or disrupt the ecosystem, something Eric quickly dismisses. Eric explains that the trick is finding the right frequency, implying careful calibration to avoid negative impacts. He admits that a too high frequency can even disrupt the entire ecosystem in the fjord. He reassures her they have developed the software to adjust frequency based on fish stress levels. Johan is then surprised to meet Maria, a young activist, and Fjord, Maria's mother and a police officer, who was her old babysitter. Maria reveals that Jostein, Joanne's own father, runs the fish farm, adding a layer of personal conflict to the situation. Maria, who filmed the whistleblower video, is determined to make a difference and shut down the farm. Later, George is instructed to take the frequency down 2 notches by Eric, indicating ongoing adjustments. An old local, Olav, confronts Johan, urging her to shut it down before it's too late, lamenting that the fjord isn't like it used to be. Eric is flustered, telling Jostein that the inspector's coming out here, and that's bad timing. Jostein then introduces Johan to George and asks him to show Johan around. George proudly details the fish farm's construction from old warships, boasting that the steel is 35 mm thick and it's unsinkable. Johan, inspecting the sonic lice system, senses something amiss. Eric tells his accomplice to wait, expressing that the wild salmon is fucked anyway, indicating a disregard for environmental impact. Maria confronts Johan, expressing frustration that everything is fucked and questioning the point of sounding the alarm if Johan can't shut it down. Maria, disillusioned, yells, "You're all fucking corrupt," reflecting her anger at the perceived inaction. Johan requests the logs for sonic lice from Eric, which he seems reluctant to provide. Back in her lab, Johan runs a simulation of sonic lice on live salmon heart. Her research shows that frequencies above blocking level immediately affects the heart rhythm, leading to soft tissue collapse and 100% mortality. Eric enters, needing to replace the transducer in Module 4, prompting Johan to help him. Inside the module, they discover something horrifying, an unknown species, a deep-water organism exhibiting bioluminescence. This discovery leads Johan to conclude that if it's a parasite, the host must be enormous. They also find the wreckage of a missing jet ski and 2 missing tourists, devoured and dismembered, indicating the creature's immense size and predatory nature. Johan confirms that bioluminescence bacteria, found on the remains suggests a large deep-sea animal, possibly threatened or spawning. Maria is caught by Fjord trying to dump it in the fjord, a bag of what appears to be discarded fish parts, hinting at deeper environmental issues. Vigdis, an older local, recounts a terrifying childhood memory. The whole fjord was boiling, and a giant shadow appeared. Olav, the local fisherman, estimates the creature he saw earlier was at least 200 meters long, confirming the scale of the threat. Johan confronts Eric with new data. The sonic frequencies are reaching the bottom of the fjord, meaning the blockers aren't working. She accuses him, saying it was never safe, and tells him to wake up. Johan discovers that Jostein explicitly told George to turn off the blockers on sonic lice, prioritizing profit over safety. She warns her father, this could fuck up the entire fjord. Jostein, driven by a lucrative deal, ignores her warnings, stating they are signing now, and he's about to become very rich. Johan tries to explain, it's not just the salmon you've deloused, implying the technology has affected the deep-sea creature. She demands George turn off sonic lice, but he refuses without Jostein's direct order. Jostein arrives, dismissing Joanne's concerns, you don't have the authority to do that. She pleads with him, this is affecting the entire fjord, all the way to the bottom. During the confrontation, Module 3 goes offline, and Kato, a worker, is pulled into the water, shouting, there's something down there. George desperately tries to turn it off, but discovers the modules are serial connected, and he can't connect to any of them. Maria witnesses her father, Jostein, being taken by the creature, screaming, he just disappeared. The massive creature attacks the fish farm, causing the entire rig to shake and trigger anchor alarm warnings. Chaos erupts as workers are attacked and the structure begins to collapse under the creature's might. Jostein, in a heroic act, pushes Maria to safety, yelling, we have to jump, before he's dragged away by the monster, sacrificing himself. Maria is traumatized, repeating, it took Dad, as Johan tries to comfort her. Johan, realizing the creature is attracted to the sound, asks Eric if they have more transducers. She plans to remove all the blockers for maximum effect, essentially creating a sonic bomb to lure the creature away from the fish farm. Eric realizes it'll be a bomb, understanding the danger of the plan. The goal is to draw the creature away from the fish farm a few hundred meters out into the open fjord. Johan and Eric embark on the perilous mission, with Johan ensuring Maria and others will be safely evacuated. The film ends 1 year later with Maria, now reflecting on Joanne's wisdom about the unexplored ocean. Maria acknowledges Johan once said, maybe it's better that way, regarding the unknown depths. However, Maria, inspired by Joanne's sacrifice and her own experiences, dedicates herself to marine research, understanding we have to listen to the ocean. She realizes the critical importance of understanding and respecting nature, before it's too late. And that, cinematic adventurers, is the terrifying tale of the Fjord monster. What did you think of this deep-sea terror? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more thrilling movie explanations. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.